Peaks, you're watching Inside the Mosh. Yeah!
I'm Karen here from Inside the Mosh. I'm with the guys from Black Peaks.
Hey!
Hey!
Hello.
Hi, Inside the Mosh.
Inside the Mosh.
Inside the
Hello.
Mosh.
Can you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Joe, I play guitar.
I'm Liam, I play drums.
Andrew, you play bass.
I'm Will, I'm an international man of mystery, and I sing.
What does being an international man of mystery
I don't know
involve?
yet.
No?
It's very
Yeah,
mysterious.
you figured it out. Yeah, it's too mysterious.
Making it up as you go, like
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well,
I see.
we're here in Cardiff, in Club Bach. You pulling crazy faces and all.
No,
And
he just
oh, it just looks like that.
Yeah.
That's awkward. That's awkward. We're here up in Club Bach ahead of your guys' show on your tour. You looking forward to tonight?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
had a day off yesterday, so we're feeling fresh.
Oh yeah,
I was
yes-
ready to play yesterday.
we went to Crocodile World.
I saw this. Do you make
Crocodiles of the
magnets
world,
and
Crocodiles
stuff?
of the World. Oh, it was so
It
good.
was fantastic.
Where-
Pretty much the best day ever.
Yeah.
Saw alligators, crocodiles, tomistomers, I think they're called caimans,
Yeah.
geckos, a basilisk. What else
Yeah.
we see? Snakes.
That's fucking
And then
Chinese alligators.
Chinese alligators.
Monitor lizards.
Cool,
good.
cool things.
Those are
Otters.
huge, like monitor lizard. Hang
Wow.
on, hang on. And all of these like amphibians and then an otter.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Why, why just a random otter?
Yeah, otters and meerkats.
There's a little family of otters all cuddling each
It's,
other.
it's a conservation kind of zoo, so they're really,
Oh.
it's really good. It was great, but it's just amazing to have a day off and actually be ready again today to,
Yeah.
to play
Yeah.
an amazing show.
Oh, I can
We
imagine.
got back from Crocodile World and then we watched a documentary called Crocodile Gangland,
Yes, yeah.
which was amazing as
Yeah.
well. So it was a day full of crocodiles.
We learned to respect the croc boss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, it's a hierarchy system.
He's a big guy. He's a big guy.
But where is Crocodile World? I haven't heard of
Somewhere
it
in
before.
Oxford.
It's
It's called Crocodiles of the World.
Crocodiles
It's
of
near,
them.
near Whitney,
Near Windy.
Yeah.
which is on the outskirts of Oxford.
Fair enough. Hence, I have no idea where
Basically,
it
long
is.
story short, we are ready to play a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have any crocodiles on stage tonight, are you? Or...
Cocktails.
Crocodiles.
Cocktails.
Crocodiles.
Oh, great idea.
But not a cocktail.
Get like crocodile onesies and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Not really,
They sold some cool t-shirts, but
Did you not hear our whole thing about the hierarchy system? We cannot get into a crocodile outfit.
Because then that person.
It's disrespectful to the crocodiles.
that's true. Oh, so the whole like cultural appropriation
Just
thing
watch the
with
documentary,
crocodiles.
honestly. It's
Croc
worth it.
ganglands.
Yeah.
Crocodile ganglands.
I'll watch that definitely.
Serious.
Yeah.
It must have been nice to have like a day off on this tour because it's been pretty insane for you guys. You've had 2 sold out London shows. It's been pretty
It's been
intense.
amazing.
That was awesome.
Yeah, the shows have all been very busy.
Mm.
Which has been
Yeah, overwhelmingly
really, really
busy,
cool.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last tour we did on our own, headline-wise, was good. We started to see a kind of a noticeable difference in the amount of people that have arrived. But this one's been insane. Like,
Yeah.
It's just
Something
guys
else.
together.
Ooh.
It's been fantastic. So yeah.
Going absolutely crazy. This year's been insane for you guys because you've done like festivals like Fort Fest, Macmillan Fest, and Download,
And obviously,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is mental. Like you guys must be exhausted, but also having the time of your lives right now.
It's a funny one because we had such a busy summer doing a lot of countries we've never even been to before, and then got back for felt like a week or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And we were really tired for the first week, and then kind of like didn't chat to each other for a few days, and then it was like, oh shit, we got to go back out again. And we all just got really excited, and now we're here and
Yeah.
having fun.
Yeah.
in the kind of like the what's the word?
Flu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the flow now.
Yeah.
We've had like a couple of days off here and there, but we're better when we've had like 2 or 3 shows in a row, maybe more sometimes, just because we're like bam, 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 bam. Days off are great.
Yeah, you got to like rest yourselves at the end of the day.
Yeah,
and do
of
a
course.
bit.
And we've been doing some cool stuff as well nowadays. Obviously.
Yeah?
Try and just break the norm from actual going to Crocodiles of the World
Yeah.
is the one of them, but then also we went to a whiskey distillery in Aberdeen.
I'm jealous.
That was
That
great.
was fun.
Really jealous.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's just trying to balance the two things.
What did we see as well? We went to a waterfall.
Really?
We went to the Falls of Few.
Falls of Few and saw a wild otter catch a salmon. It was
Dude.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
A David Attenborough style tour so far.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, like all the animals.
We're getting, going back to our roots.
Yeah.
black peaks go down to the roots.
I like that.
That's pretty poetic.
Nice
Fair play.
Oh wow. I wonder why I said that thing. For sure.
Fair enough, fair enough. I was going to ask you guys, like, when you're not on tour and stuff, apart from observing lots of animals, it would seem, how do you guys like to chill out? Because I know lots of people have different like ways of winding down, and or can you wind down? Is it possible?
No.
Not been roped into this one. Go on. What do you like to do?
I like to skateboard. That's the way. And Joe
I wouldn't have
is
guessed.
cruiser. We're both cruisers. Like we don't skate anymore. I don't skate anymore as much as I used to. But we bought some cruisers along. And it's nice to just jump out of the van and roll around with some boards and have a little bit of fun. That isn't just thinking about sitting in the van. And yeah, that's me anyway. But Joe probably just playing guitar all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just nice to get out and go for a walk on your own, just for 5 minutes, just to clear your head. And whether that's in the morning or the evening.
Do you mean off tour or just like?
Anyway.
On tour.
I tend to on tour, like when we have some time to ourselves. I tend to go for walks.
Yeah.
Try and find a big countryside, sit down, paddle in the river.
Yeah, just be out in nature. We're all country bumpkins, so we like we like nature and we like being close to it. We're not big on cities, I guess. We like to be near like, rivers and forests and stuff.
Bodies of water.
Yeah. Off tour, I think we just try and spend as much time with our girlfriends and wife as much as possible. So yeah.
It's nice sometimes to do things that are completely disconnected from anything to do with the band or music, because then as soon as you come back to it, it's like, really pumped for it. Yeah.
No, I can imagine. You guys signed my record and saying you signed to Sony like last year, roughly.
And it was middle of September, so like end of August last year.
Just over, like, with me, my
Just
years
over,
are like all over the place. Like, I'm like, what did? But like, when you signed with them, obviously you guys were up and coming like then, but like you guys have reached a totally different level now. Is there anything?
Yeah, I was going to say we're cool.
Yes. For an outsider looking in, yes. Like, people seriously.
Level up, bro.
That's really nice to hear, because we have no idea.
No, seriously, you guys are all over the place. Like, we're loving it, and I was wondering, over this year, this journey that you guys have been on, is there anything you guys, like, everyone says, oh, I really hoped I'd get here. Was there anything that happened you didn't anticipate ever happening?
Deftones, Wembley. That was in our 10-year list. So like one day, Liam.
Personally,
we'll make that happen. Next week. Oh my God.
How did that come about?
Well, it just it's just one of those things.
You get a call.
It was right band, right time. The show got scheduled because of the tragic events that happened in Paris, and then Architects had to pull out of that because of some other shows they had. And then it just got to like a week before, and they're my favourite band in the world. And Joe was like, came to my work and was like, sit down a second. You're gonna be playing with Deftones next week. So I was just like, wow. Yeah, I thought the same what Will said about 10-year list. That's like, you look at something as being, I would like to achieve that in that amount of time, but never in the amount of time that we've been together. So that and download, I'd say.
Absolutely.
And just started all these
it's
countries.
constant, though, isn't it?
Yeah, we haven't stopped.
So it's like definitely when we first started, we're just like, it'd be really, really amazing one day to like, maybe possibly sign a small indie deal and go and tour the UK once or twice. Like if we've done that, we've fucking made it, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
But then, so everything that's happened past that stage, which is, has been like a lot of stuff now. It's just everything's a surprise, and it's still amazing. I think that's why we've, I think we've all got a really good attitude towards this, because everything that happens is still a shock to us, because it's like this is just like four guys in a room making music that we enjoy, and that's somehow translated to a lot of other people, and hopefully it kind of keeps going. So, but even if it doesn't, we've had loads of fun.
I can imagine.
Thanks tomorrow.
That was awesome. Let's do it again one day.
I like to think that attitude of kind of like taking things and just being really surprised by them happening. Just like, oh, that's happening. That's just us. That's the way we are. And it's, I love that. And if that ever goes, then it's maybe the kind of like, all right, well, we've done everything we've got.
Time to do something.
But at the moment, we're like, everything that happens, we're just like, this is amazing.
I think that might be part of the charm of you guys, is like the music industry at the moment seems, there's lots of people who approach it, not everyone I'm saying, but a lot of people approach it with this is now my like career, this is my life, this is everything. Nothing else good can happen in my life outside my career. It's kind of nice for people like you to come along going, this is fun. This is great. must be a
is the
great
main reason
time.
we started doing
And
it.
crowds love that, don't they? Like they get
We are
involved with it.
serious though. Like, the music is. This is just us now. Like, and when we get on stage, we still have this on stage, but like the music itself is where we spend like hours and hours and hours and years. I mean, our album took long enough to come out, and that's the thing we need to get really right. But this side of things is the main thing for us. Just enjoy it and get the music right. So
if you're not having fun, why are you doing it?
No, exactly. You don't want to make yourself miserable.
Yeah, exactly.
Turn something you love into something
miserable.
miserable.
It's hard to be on tour for so long.
Can you imagine?
Balance the two, like I said before, but we're doing really well.
We're getting there, learning every day.
Yeah.
And that's great.
Exactly. And speaking about the album that you guys were talking about, which is, done really, really well, you guys at the end of the year are playing a show in the Concorde where you're playing it in full.
Yes.
Like, you must be really looking forward to that because, like, tickets are just going.
It's been crazy. We sold nearly half the tickets already in like a week. And we were really worried. Me and Joe kind of came up with the idea, just like one drunken night. It's like, dude, let's book the Concorde. It's like it's our hometown show. It's the biggest venue in Brighton that's like on that level before the huge venues. But like, it's so famous for us, that venue. We saw bands. We grew up watching bands there. And we were like, let's do it.
Let's just go for it.
And then after a while, we were like, oh.
Well, especially as soon as it got announced, and we were like, oh no.
This is dark.
It's so true. What have we done?
But it was the end of that day, and the actual promoter came back to us and gave us a ticket count for that first day, and we were just shocked, like,
blown away.
Shit, there's loads of people coming.
Yeah.
This is going to be great fun.
We did kind of think maybe we peaked.
Didn't.
And that's it.
I feel like I want to clout you over the back of the head.
So there's the Concorde 2 in Brighton, if anybody would like to come as well.
Concorde 2, Brighton, 10th of December.
Whole album
It's
full.
gonna be fun.
Statue.
Great lineup as well. Crocodile, Bosk, and Preston Miko.
Yeah, you've got a hell of a lineup.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, Crocodile was when we heard those guys were up for it. We were like, well, that's a really good lineup for us anyway. Let's just do that. Then Bosk as well. So it's gonna be great. Preston Miko gonna be an amazing show.
It's gonna be an onslaught of music.
it must be weird. Like, have you, like, is playing a venue where you used to be the audience? That must be weird. Like stepping out stage. Do you have that like at Download or on other tours you've been to? Where you've kind of gone, shit, that was me. That guy in the pit was me once.
The biggest one for me this year was Download, and why I couldn't stop giggling. Like I was literally like I was running around the stage jumping around being like, this is where I saw Gojira like 10 years ago. Oh my god, just the best.
Blown away.
Just unbelievable. But being the other side of and that tent was so packed as well. It was crazy. And being like, I saw bands 10 years ago that are bigger than us that had less people than this.
Yeah.
Now, crazy.
I think Concorde for me is weird because I'd seen bands there and then never actually stood on the stage to play there until we did a production rehearsal before the Deftones show, and that was like, for me, I don't know about you guys, but it felt like, oh, I'd love to play on the stage properly. That was the first time I felt close to being, because it's one of our best friends is the head tech down there, and we got to set up and play really loudly on the stage, and we were like, imagine if that's full of people. Yeah, it's crazy.
Absolutely filled and like people.
I mean, hopefully it sells out.
I reckon it will.
It would be the best end of the year.
Or at least like close to it, I reckon so. Like considering the amount of sales you guys have made in the past week. Like, come on.
Yeah.
And there's a couple months left. There's like 3 months.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a great.
You can have like 1 or 2 people there, and it would still be great.
We're happy with the amount that we sold. So.
Yeah.
You know,
it's amazing.
Past this now makes us ecstatic. So.
Were there like, obviously this is a hometown show for you. Like, were bands that you grew up with in the scene around there people that influenced you, or were you more influenced?
Massively so.
Yeah.
And Miss Sugar, I've seen there loads of times. Dillinger Escape Plan put on some of the best gigs I've ever seen.
Do you mean like the Brighton bands?
Converge.
Any bands.
So many unbelievable bands that have been through that. Cult of Luna, like the list is endless for me, to be honest.
Been going there since I was 13.
Yeah, that's it. We all have as well. Like being that 13-year-old kid watching these bands in there, it's like it's ginormous, and you always think, one day I'd love to do that, and then to be in that position, I don't think it'll really sink in until we're actually playing it. Shit.
That stuff happening. Thinking of that thing, if we like influence a child, like a young kid, to want to play music is something that I find really hard to deal with, because it's like blows my mind.
Yeah.
Really blows my mind when people say that to me. They're like, you know, the reason I started playing drums or something like that, or like music in general, it's like, what? So if that happens at that show as well as, you know, this whole summer, yeah, we're doing something right.
Yeah, definitely.
For me, that's the most important thing.
I agree. And like one final closing question: after this mental year, what do you guys have planned or working on for the next upcoming months and years?
Yeah, just after
Another-
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Okay, alright.
Fine.
Alright.
On that bombshell.
I like it.
We
He
have,
doesn't say much, and when he does,
Straight to the
we
point.
have,
The Iceland come
we have big plans.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's it.
We'll have to wait and find out.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Watch this space.
Yeah.
As you do.
let's do a high five. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Cheers for thinking of
Thank you
me.
so much.
Yeah. Oh, that was like
Terrible
weird.
high five.
That was just awful.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you.